Okay. Says we're live. So if you're watching on YouTube, scrub forward until stuff happens. I'll get my other computer set up in the meantime. And we'll wait for people, because that's what we do. Oh, I didn't take my medicine today, so yeah. It'll be sniffly day. What the heck? Alright. I was having buffering for a minute. But I don't need problems today. I've got plenty. Already. Okay. I think we're set up. So let's go. Let's go, peeps. Hi, Dee Dee. Did notifications go out, Dee Dee? Or were you just waiting patiently? Because when it's noon, I hit that button. Anyway. Okay. So it won't take long, hopefully. Have a sip of coffee and see if that doesn't make my stomach worse. You did get a notice. Okay, good. Did you watch that video, Dee Dee? Oh my God, that was so funny. Hi, Linda. That was such a good picture you put on Instagram, Linda. I like seeing my buddy. Hi, Barbara. Okay, we got peeps coming now. And I got long sleeves on. It's a lightweight sweatshirt, but it's chilly here. It's not even 60 yet. So we are definitely in the midst of fall. And it's starting to look fall here. I don't know if it is in other parts of the country. I've seen pictures and it sure looks like it, but we haven't had much color change yet. But I got up this morning and yeah, you could definitely notice that everything's changing. All right, why is everything cockeyed? He was happy, good. There's nothing wrong with a happy boy. See if that's better. The Rents Railroad. Did I make it worse? What the hell? I hate it when it's cockeyed. Hi, Barbara. Other Barbara. We got Barbara and Barbara. Hi, Teresa. Just turned afternoon here. And if I had any sense, my butt would be on the couch with a movie on, waiting to take a nap. So while we're waiting, I'll just go ahead and flip through the Inktober book. I'll move this. Put black down. I'm all caught up, except I haven't done today's. But I'm not a magic wizard like Dee Dee, so mine doesn't take 2.5 minutes. So we'll just flip through. You guys have seen all these early ones. I like it when they're all colored in. But all you guys are seeing on Instagram is the line drawing. So they look like, well, that didn't look very good. I like Foxglove. That one came out pretty good. And I like the Calla Lily, except I don't like the Zentangle. 41 there. Beautiful carpets, colorful leaves on the ground, remarkably still some green leaves on the trees. Yeah, we still have quite a bit. So the real heavy-duty cleanup has not started yet. I think usually it's earlier than this, but we've had warmer temperatures this year for sure. Some of the Zentangles I really like this one, this on the tulip, I really like the way that came out. You're welcome, Linda. So I think did I do this one on stream last time? I don't remember. Crabapple came out pretty good. I like it. That was simple. Okay, these I did over the weekend, so you guys haven't seen these yet. I hate this Zentangle, but what the hell. The orchid came out good. Lavender. And the lily. So everything's drawn, watercolored, shaded. Hi, Kathleen. Everything's done up until today. So who knows whether or not I'll get it done this afternoon. And I got my stamps. I haven't played with them yet, but I got them. I like them a lot. And the other thing I got, I think maybe it was that same box, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. Was Dan Lena. I don't know why she has to do this to me. And then if Lena isn't enough, then Xander goes ahead and thank you. Orders it. So yeah. So this is just the beginning of my happiest birthday month, or months as the case may be. The mail came, Dee Dee, no box again. Again. I'm so mad. Thanks, Barb. Ruh. So anyway, Lena showed this on her. She said she paid like $23 in Denmark, which I don't know if she had converted that to American dollars or if that was kroners. But anyway, she showed this on her stream. And you get this, it's a really cool magnetic box, which I will alter to put other stuff in after I show this and unload it. Well, this is going to be weird. I'll have to do it like this. But anyway, I ended up paying about $33. Because I'm worth it. Lena, you little lurker, you. Hi, Dorothy. Anybody else I missed coming in? But I have to say, Lena, I'm not sad that I did it. Okay? You get, and I have pulled all this stuff out. A pad of watercolor paper. Lena says the paper works really good with these paints. So I haven't tried it yet. I just left it like that. But you know what really sold me on it, damn it, Lena, is the way you fit it all into your Malden for your art on the couch. Ugh, God. But anyway, you get a white pen, a water brush, and a dual tip marker. You know, I haven't tried to see. I'd like to think, okay, we're going to test how smart these people are, okay? Just because we can. You'd like to think that if they put a black pen in your watercolor, getting the lid off. Hi, Bee. Okay? That they would make it waterproof. All right? This is going to be a test to see how smart. Yeah, well, then I watched your one over the weekend, and you have 3. You have all of them. Oh, I was dying. Yeah, see? They put a black pen in your watercolor set, which, I mean, it does turn a really pretty blue, so there's that. But if you're going to put a black pen in a watercolor set, wouldn't you make it waterproof? Right? It's like an elegant writer. Exactly. So it's like, what are you thinking? If you're going to be drawing with black ink, you want it waterproof. But it does spread like the Elegant Riders. So there's that. Okay, and then in addition to that, you get the little sponge, eraser, and a sharpener. That's on the top tier. Hello, complaint department. And then this tray lifts out, and underneath you get a 2B pencil and 4 paintbrushes. And Lena was right. Like, it's unusual that they'll give you, is it called a cat eye, I think? And then Xandra had said that she thought ours were pointier than hers. And hers did have a pretty dull tip. I have to say, it was pretty dull. But, I don't know, mine's pretty dull too. It doesn't come to a real fine point. But that's okay, because I have other really fine tip brushes. And I have not used the brushes yet to find out if they're good, but my guess is they're going to be more than adequate. So you get 2 small rounds, a flat, and then the cat eye. So, yeah, so it's not horrible. It is, and it was $33.12 or something like that. It was very reasonable priced. But you haven't seen the paint yet. I have to check out the eraser, because Lena said, look how tiny, slim the eraser is. Look at, it's just a baby cute one. See, and that kind of stuff you can't really use, because it's too cute, right? But they make, I mean, getting this stuff out of these compartments is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. I promise you. I will take everything out and put it with other stuff. I won't leave these trays like they are. The trays will go in the trash. But then in this big empty spot here goes the watercolor set. And I did use them immediately because I'm not Dee Dee. Dee Dee has to wait before she can show them. But I did swatch them right away. They're really nice. They're bright colors. Oh, the sharpener is tiny and slim. Okay, well then we're going to have to look at that. See if it's different than others. How am I going to get it out of there? My fingers are not that nimble. Okay, I would show you guys, but I'd say don't do this at home because I'm using an X-Acto knife. Oh, it is. This is really tiny and slim. And actually, I have the replacement blades for these. So look at how cute. It's like a baby one. Too cute to use. That one will not go back in there. Anyway, the paints are really nice. The only thing I have to say, after using them, and I did use them on my Inktober, so the thing I have to say is their selection of greens is just a little, look at, mine is already well used, well loved. Their selection of greens is a little wonky. Both of the olive colors are really nice. The lime green, and green is a problem I have on almost every watercolor. Thank God Kathy Arbor turned me on to some really good green. But otherwise, like the pinks and the purples, those are all really good. I will have to say that. Too cute to use. Hashtag, there you go, Dee Dee. Too cute to use. But I'd have to say, if you want a basic watercolor set, this one is not bad at all. It's not chalky, and a lot of times on the pinks and the lighter colors, they get kind of chalky because they have to put so much white in them. But these are not. I have to say that. And then I put the black line in. Oh, wait, I'm going to have to lift it up so you can see. That light is a cursing and a blessing. Anyway, I put the black line behind there so you could see kind of how translucent they were. But I have to say, they're not bad. If you're looking for a basic watercolor that comes with 36 colors, the only complaint I would have is they could have given us one, rather than these kind of aqua colors, one really nice dark green would have been awesome. That's the only thing. Because that one looks like it's dark green, and I thought, oh good, there's lots of nice dark greens. Nah, they're more blue-green, but they're not horrible. Thank you, Barbara. So I would say, yeah, I would not recommend them. So there you go. How's that? So, nice little set. I needed more watercolors, like I needed a hole in my head. And other than that, that's all my stuff that I got. Right? Is that all I got? Trying to think. Oh, and then I got new sleeping masks, which I was telling Dee Dee, these are like the biggest things in the world. They're huge. Like, I put it on and it practically covers my whole dang face. Yeah, I like swatching. And I had pulled out, maybe just to make Lena jealous, I don't know. I had said I was going to show you guys. This is my Naked Cow journal that Miss Vicky B sent. And I keep fountain pen on the closure. So I always have it. Hey, Julie, it's good to see you. I was wondering about you this morning. Show and brag. But this journal, I have to say, I have tons of journals that I love, but this one, it just kind of has a special place in my heart. So in here, I just keep, like, if I do doodles or whatever, this is like a doodle book. So if I ever want references or whatever, and I add to it whenever I feel like it. And then I have a lettering, little book in here. So if I can't think about lettering that I want, I can just look in here and remind myself quickly to do lettering. And then just here recently, I went ahead and added a swatch book. So that's why it's out. So this will be getting filled up. And the reason I did my Prismacolor again is because I think in my container of Prismacolor, I think I'm missing some of the colors, and I'm not sure where they went. Hi, Joannica. Of course, the way I drag stuff all over this house, they could be anywhere. But anyway, so that's why I did the Prismacolor first. But yeah, here pretty quick, this bad boy will be filling up really good. So this is one of my very favorite journals that I keep. I just keep junk in here. I don't even know what it is. Oh, and then I've got one ready to use that's Tomoe River paper. I could hardly wait. So, yeah. That's something else I've been doing in addition to Inktober. I have to say, I will be glad when Inktober is over with. Did I say hi, Joannica? Anyway, so I may not have a cool Malden like Miss Lena, but I have a cool naked cow. How many people could go around saying they have a naked cow? And so today, because I'm not feeling the best in the world, thanks, Dee Dee, I've got something going on intestinal, I guess, but my stomach's real messed up. And I could whine all freaking day about that. And I might. Yeah, it's kind of like an idea notebook. I think, knowing you, that the insert called Big Ideas should be changed to Bad Ideas. Maybe it should, Lena. Maybe we should fix that right now. I'm thinking we should fix that right now so I don't forget later. Because I don't have any real big ideas. Let's see. Let's use the brush pen. All right, because I am the anal person that I am. Now that bad boy will get filled up in about no time. Yeah, so we got a bad ideas notebooks. See what you did? That will fill up in no time, because I'm always full of bad ideas. Or bad words, maybe, is what I'm full of. Anyway, so I thought today, because I'm not feeling like on top of the world, I'm not sick, and you don't have to feel bad for me, blah, blah, blah. I think I probably just ate something. I had Robert stop and get me a burger night before last, and I kind of think that was it, because I kind of felt this way yesterday too. So I thought I would do a Draw Your Day in the Beast, and I've shown this 1,000 times. Samantha Dion Baker, a Draw Your Day, an inspiring guide to keep a sketch journal, which I always intend to do, and I've done several things out of this. But it's, to me, this book is always inspirational. I don't care if I've looked at it 1,000 times. Every time I pick it up, I see something I didn't see before. I remember something I'd forgotten. So this is always my inspiration for, you know, I want to doodle or I want to do something, but I don't know what. Lena's actually doing something really good. She's taken the antiquarian sticker book and the botanical sticker book and has started recreating those in her journal, which I thought that is a great idea. Because a lot of days I want to draw, but I'm not sure what. And you forget the little things out of your day, right? So if you've never seen this book, this is a great idea. And even like reading it, she's just so inspirational. You're full of it too, Barbara. So, yeah. And I can't just draw iced coffee every day. And today, my stomach was so sick I can't even drink my iced coffee. I'm gonna water it down, I think, is what I'm gonna do. So anyway. And I know a lot of us think, oh, my days aren't interesting. There isn't much, you know, I do the same thing every day, blah, blah, blah. And I was just saying that I can't draw iced coffee every day, which is the highlight of my day most days. You know, you'd be surprised. I could draw Robert handing me my Sonic coffee. I could, Julie. But, I mean, like this one. It's just like a cup of tea with some honey and lemon. She obviously wasn't feeling good because there's tissues. I could draw this. Here, I'll show you what I could draw. Let me get a little piece of paper here. This is what I could draw for today. For a house that has nothing but paper in it, I sure have a hard time finding paper. I need to just cut some small white paper. Okay, here we go. This is what I could draw for today. My hair didn't look this good today either. I won't draw the whole body. There, that's my drawing for today. She might, Lena, because honestly, that's another one I have to say. Doesn't matter what Dee Dee does. I don't think in 10 or 11 years, however long we've been hanging out, I don't think I've ever been to a Dee Dee stream that she has not inspired me. And I think So Dee Dee, plug your ears and go la 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 la. Because I'm going to say something nice about you and I don't want you to hear it. But honestly, in 11 years, I don't think I've ever attended one Dee Dee Willingham stream that I've not been inspired. Always leave in awe of how she makes everything look so damn easy. And I think it's indicative of why she gets the audiences she does. And so, good on Dee Dee. Okay, now, Dee Dee, you can take your fingers out of your ears and quit saying la, 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 la. But look at even just that. How delicious would it be just to paint that in your journal? Janet, that drawing needs to hang. You think, Barbara? So anyway, that's always my inspiration. Another book that always inspires me is The Creative License by Danny Gregory. He does a lot of street art, just drawing. And the thing is, okay, I can be mean again. His drawings are not perfect. They catch a moment, they catch a feeling, they catch just something, right? Like, but just to draw a face or whatever. But this is also, in my opinion, another really, really inspirational book. A lot of books, I think, make you feel overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I couldn't do that or whatever. But when you look at these little drawings, your drawings don't have to be perfect. And especially in your Draw Your Day, I don't think they should be. I want to be Dee Dee when I grow up too, Kathleen. Right, Lena? I told her that on the phone just a minute ago. It was like if I had blinked, I would have missed that. Like, boom, splat. It's done. So this is it's a book that's been out for 100 years. But if you want to get motivated to do, just little small drawings of whatever. Look at, he turned this one into a postage stamp. That was one thing I was thinking about doing today. I need to make a little journal to put my postage stamp stuff in. But look at how, like he does a section of getting started and other slumps, dry spells and blocks. And we all go through that. Yeah, Danny Gregory is prolific. So he drew a picture of his Dawn detergent bottle. That would be just a good exercise in doing something, no pressure. Just do it. So, yeah. But if you've not ever seen this, here he's drawing his belongings. What's in your bag, briefcase, backpack, pocket, books you've read, movies you've seen. So you can almost use anything as inspiration. But I think a lot of us just, why would I keep a receipt? Oh, how much money did I spend that day? Only $25? Ugh, I should have gone back for more. Let's see when I did that. God, that's been a long time since I've been in Oklahoma City. Memory lane, just get over it. 2017. Look at Ugly Foot. I hate feet. I hate feet. He also does sketchbook videos, yeah. So, he to me, he's a good resource. But I think it takes swatches. Everybody loves swatches. When you see stuff like this, I think it just takes the pressure off. Just totally takes the pressure off. Just draw something fun because you can. And even if you can't, you can try. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that. Like that thing I drew just puking. And then another thing, like a lot of people may not want to draw their day. Hi, Rachel. No worries. Hi, Tommy Joe. Have to work. I hate that. A lot of people like to write, and I don't know when I got this. Thomas Allen $25 in Canada. Anyway, Every Day is Epic. I've not done this book. I've not done anything in it, but I pick it up periodically. Kind of as inspiration and a different approach to things. Like, she does sections on each page of like an epic meter, snap decision maker, just to make you think about things differently. Here's some deep thoughts, once in a blue moon. So if you like writing, which I do, I'll be fine, Rachel. Don't worry about that. I get over this stuff. I think the older I get, the more sensitive my stomach is getting, for sure. But anyway, I think why I picked this one out is because even if you're just a writer or like to keep track of what your day entailed, whatever, I think you can do it creatively, either with lettering, boxes, lemons, circles, a paved road, whatever, to include in your journal, just so that every day you do some little thing, right? So I'm not sure I would buy this book unless this is something that really intrigues you. But I think it's just indicative that, you know, it's, if you just look around you, you'd be surprised at just how much things will and can inspire you. So that's why I pulled this one out. Just that little border, you know. It's always something. Sardines. Yuck. Today could have used an automated. Every day I would, if that was on every page, I would fill in a robot that would cook, or a robot that would clean, wash floors, or vacuum. So, and there is a lot of repetition, so you think about the same things. So, yeah. So there's some things to inspire you, get you motivated. And what made me think about Draw Your Day was, it was actually yesterday, not today. But, let's see, where are we? Today is the 25th, right? Yeah. Let's do it on Sunday, since it actually was yesterday. I'm still trying to do the Inktober, or the Zentangles on each day. You can tell I haven't done much in here, but let's do Sunday. Okay, so anyway, I was telling Dee Dee, and I draw with pencil. Dee Dee just goes right in with pen, but I do pencil. Where's my... Oh, where's my pencil? You guys, we might have a really... No, here it is. Oh, I was going to have a panic attack. But I was surprised the other day, I think it was either Tuesday or Thursday last week. I always go to Kathy Arbor's streams on Tuesday and Thursday, 1 o'clock Eastern, noon my time. But she was saying, and I hadn't given this much thought, she was saying she had never seen an acorn. So I picked up a few little acorns. So Kathy Arbor, this is a real life acorn, if you watch this. And I have the hugest oak tree out in front of my house. It's enormous. Beautiful, beautiful tree. I would sell the house, but want to keep the tree. And this is one that's intact, but I had to put it back together. More often than not, you end up with this debris everywhere in your yard. And when I say 5 million of these, I am not hosing you guys. And I live on a hill, so my driveway is slanted, and these are all over, 5 million of them all over the driveway. So when you walk up the road to the mailbox, it's like you're walking on like freaking marbles. And yesterday, we'd had a real windy night the night before. And yesterday, there was literally 5 million acorns out on my driveway. And I was sitting out in the breezeway, and it was like every squirrel for miles and miles around had come to my yard to start gathering up for winter. But I was watching these squirrels chasing each other, grabbing acorns, stuffing them in their mouth. I don't know how many they can get in there. I should probably try and count sometime. But I thought, I'm going to have to draw that and draw your day, because it was just so comical to watch these squirrels out there chasing each other. Like, there wasn't a shortage. It wasn't like toilet paper at Walmart. They couldn't collect all those acorns if they worked double the time, right? So that's what's going in Draw My Day from yesterday. So I know in this Color is Special Effects number 4, I only have 2 of these books. And I had this one already out, because I was thinking I need to do something out of this, because I buy the damn books, I might as well use them, right? But somewhere in this book, there is acorns and squirrels. So I'm going to use that. There's a squirrel, and there's an acorn. So here we go. They heard how welcome they would be at my buffet. You think? I don't think so. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Tambit. You have a huge oak tree too. You know, and the trees are so beautiful. We have black walnuts here too. And they are the nastiest things. I have 1, maybe 2 black walnut trees left. But they fall off the tree with they're green and they're big. They're like small apples. And I can't think, it has a name. Anyway, the crust falls off, and that's where you get the dye from. You set them in water, and they are the nastiest things. They ruin everything they touch. Like if you walk on a black walnut with white tennis shoes, your shoes are ruined forever. Well, the acorns, the tree's so beautiful, but the debris in the fall is horrendous. And then in the spring, you have to dig up all the ones that seed, because they grow really, really readily, like unbelievably fast. So let me see if there's this, because I was thinking I want the squirrel a different direction, but maybe he'll have to be here. Who cares? You used to use black walnuts? A really crazy story. There was a worker who lived he worked down the street, and his mother collected black walnuts from everybody. So she parked her van in my neighbor's driveway, he was not a full-time person. And the 3-year-old went back to the car and let off the emergency brake. And of course, we're on a hill, so that van rolled backwards into the people's house. All over those damn black walnuts. Oh yeah, you can make nice ink out of the walnuts. You can also buy it, Dorothy. And it's not nearly a mess, and it comes in a beautiful little bottle, and Amazon delivers it right to your door. And it's fascinating the way that works. You can sell them. You don't get a lot per pound, but you can collect them and sell them. I'm not that kind of person. I will order it from Amazon. All right, let's just go ahead and start our squirrel. I'll pull you guys down so you can watch, Because right now I'm just doing a quick sketch. Oops. Yeah, that's good. We'll give him a big fat belly, because yesterday his belly had to be like seriously fat. Give him big eyes, because they do have big eyes. All right, that's good. When we were in Springfield, a softball-sized walnut fell off the tree, bounced on the table in front of me, and hit Melissa in the boobage. They are huge, right, Julie? That's too funny. How is Melissa doing, by the way? I think about her often. She was pretty funny, that one. Yeah, well, you don't ever want to get hit by one. Hell, you don't want to get hit by one of these acorns. I am so not kidding you. Okay, and there's two ways I could have done this. I'm not going to draw his tail. But I could have painted it first and then come in with ink. Or inked it first. I don't mind either one, so I'm not putting too much detail in with the pen. We will give him a great big eye, though. And then his little nose. You got to be crazy to associate with you. Well, I kind of feel the same way, Julie, and that's probably why we hit it off so well, right? And then we'll put a little acorn in his hand because we can. All right, that's good enough. But if you could have seen those squirrels running around, you honestly, you would have thought there was a toilet paper shortage. All right, let's go ahead and use the new paints. Why not? I didn't use any of the browns, so let's see. And I did put them away, so I think, yeah, I did. Oh, there's some nice browns. Yeah, we'll do that. Just get some little workspace here. Okay, before I start, I need to get something to blot off my paintbrush. I just had a wad of stuff here. What did I do with it? Nobody should ever leave me in charge. You won't be able to find anything ever again. I'll hide it from you. All right, we got stuff to clean off. And I haven't ordered the paintbrushes that Kathy Arbor showed yet, but I'm going to. Because it's my happiest birthday coming up. We're going to put all 3 browns out because we can. And none of them are real dark, so I might have to get out a darker brown. Look how clean that paint pan is. You know, and this is one of the few areas where I don't mind leaving leftover paint. Like the paints that I use to do the Inktober's, I just use the same colors over and over and over again. All right. Here we go. We don't have much room here. This is a problem. Houston, we got a problem. We'll just set it like that. I should have erased first, but I didn't. In fact, I'm going to wait. And this is just 20-pound crap paper. So if you're going to watercolor on it, just be prepared. It warps. It doesn't act like regular watercolor paper, but who cares? I'm going to have to hit that with a heat gun. Because I'll smear that crap all over. And I don't have to worry about going over his eye because I'm going to come back in at the end and blacken it. So, and I'll add the white highlight back. This might look orange. Oh, geez. I'm not even where you can see me. Sorry. That's probably Dee Dee saying, move it up, dumbass. You can't see it. Make sure an acorn hits him on the head. Okay, I can do that. Can you zoom out? Yeah, I will. A little bit. I bet you $10 it was Dee Dee saying, hey, dumbass. You're not on camera. I bet you. Watch. See? Move your camera down. Okay, now one of you saying zoom in, one of you saying zoom out. What the hell? Are you guys just torturing me because you can? Because I don't feel good? Oh, you know what? Well, I'll add it back with white colored pencil. I was going to say I should leave his belly a little bit white. But I'll go back and add the white later. That's what I've been doing with the Inktober, and it seems to work well. But if wrinklage bothers you, yeah, this is, don't watercolor in your beast. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I actually kind of like it when the pages crinkle. Yeah, I kind of like that, so. And I know a lot of you think squirrels are just the most adorable things in the world. They are the most destructive little bastards on the planet. That and the 7-striped squirrels. Some people call them chipmunks. But yeah, they are so destructive. They're rats with fluffy tails. Hey, Barb Owen. It's good to see you. They're rats, they are. All right. Let's hit it with the heat gun. Because this paper does not work well wet on wet. I will tell you that. Sorry, Robert. What are you sorry about Robert for? Oh, and I do have a note from him that I'm going to glue in here. But it was from this morning, so... All right, now you can either add the dark next. So we'll just start. Adding some of the shadows. And I think the ones we have down here are like red squirrels. No pain in the butts, I do know that. The fox loved to eat them, though. And it actually will be easier for me to paint upside down, so just bear with. Don't worry about that edge right there. I'll take care of that here later. I just want a lot of colors in his tail. What a cute albino squirrel. He's not albino. Coming in here dissing on the squirrel. What the hell? I am going to have to get out some real dark brown, though. I wish you could have seen them running and chasing each other. It was so funny. And I was sitting there picturing, Dee Dee said I should make a zine out of it. But I honestly could picture them like at a Walmart shoving all their toilet paper into their shopping carts. All right, Google, you are about pissing me off. Oh, you have a cute albino squirrel at your house. Oh, that would be cool. I saw a video of an albino giraffe this weekend. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Bucket List family. They live an amazing, amazing life. But yeah, they were showing an albino squirrel, and it was like, wow. That's crazy. Albino giraffe. Did I say albino squirrel? Anyway, let me get some real dark brown here. Which one? Looking at my cheat sheet right here. This is probably cheating. taking from one palette and putting it on another. And I rarely ever use the black in a watercolor set. Almost never. Almost never. Did Amy show up? Hey, Amy. I meant to message you over the weekend. Okay, bye. Have a good day. I'll text you later tonight. Dude, that's way too dark. My problem right now is there's no flipping room. Well, I'm glad Amy got to stop by. She's working, you guys, so yeah. But I'm glad she got to stop by. I think they're loving their new house, and yeah. I hate it that they're not here, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And this is not like a masterpiece, so I'm not going to take a huge amount of time. You have to get your boss on side with the art program. Get Robert to build an extension on the house for your art studio. Rachel, this house is already big enough, believe me. We don't need any more space in this house because I'm seriously considering buying or hiring somebody to help clean it, because it's not that I'm not able, it's that I'm just not interested in keeping every square inch of it clean. Somebody needs to come help me with that, because yeah, I'm just not interested anymore. So but I'm definitely not interested in more house. For real. Not even a little bit. We could have 6 people living here. I'm going to add some red here in a minute. And I could have gotten out like a rake brush to do this too. It probably would have made more sense, honestly. But, oh well. Probably would be a lot easier if I just get my pencils out. It's a good way to learn, though. I'm having to stop and think about which way would the hair be growing on his arm. Does it go down toward his hand? I don't know. He's a cute little bugger. I assume they have whiskers too. A few years ago, my sister-in-law was planting pots out in front of the place that she worked. And she was just digging out all the old debris and stuff. And she found a little tiny baby squirrel. Kathy Arbor. I just showed you. Where'd I put them? I probably put them in the trash. You might have to go back and look. No, I didn't. I left them right here. Look, Kathy. Real live acorns. Just for you. This is what they look like. But this is more often the debris and crap you find all over your yard, your house. You'll find them in your bathroom. You'll find them in your underwear drawer. They're everywhere because each oak tree puts out 500 million of these. So there you go, Kathy. There's your acorns. Now you've seen one in real life. Well, kind of real life. We can pretend this is real life. All right. I'm pretty sure their little noses are black, don't you think? Well, I'll let that dry before I do that. I don't want to get him too dark because they are really not dark. And at this point, I probably should add some little bit of red. Because they definitely have a red cast to them. I don't want it too red, right? Oops, bye mouse. Yeah, well, that's probably a little too red, but... Oh, when the grandkids were little, we used to go out and collect, in fact, I'll paint one before we're done here. We used to go out and collect them and paint them like little Eskimos or... God, they love doing that. Yep, that is too red. Well, we'll see what color it dries. But yeah, they love to paint them up like little peoples. And I will do some detail with pencil. Put some red in his little tail. I need to do his eye because he looks really weird without an eye. They are very, very colorful, though, I have to say. Now we'll tone that back a little bit. And I'm working so small that it's really hard. Hey, CB. Most days I should just tell Dee Dee when she comes in, put your hands over your ears. I'm either going to talk bad or good about you, and I haven't decided which yet. All right, we're going to put his little eyeball in. This, oops, not that one. This one, I know, has waterproof carbon black ink in it, so... And I'll add the highlight. You thought we had creepy squirrels? Well, we have pretty much creepy everything, Rachel. So creepy squirrels. It's the ones that wear raincoats you gotta worry about. Because they're the really creepy ones. You were die cutting. Ugh. You must have gotten up in a very motivated mood this morning. I only die cut when I absolutely have to. Alright, let's find... Chocolate might work, but I would prefer the other dark brown. Yeah, sepia will work. All right, we want white, which is already out. Hi, Karen. Lurking from work. Good girl. All right, got out some browns. I have out some other colors because I was using them on the Inktober's. Let me get my sharpener. I know I'm going to need it for the white. All right. I want that really, really dark. Do not go over it with colored pencil if it's not really dry. Over here it's still pretty wet, but the tail should be pretty dry, so. Bushy, bushy tail. Okay, Dee Dee would have had the squirrel done 15 minutes ago. Well, no, probably half hour. Is this the Fibs group? Huh? Fibs group. Not sure what you're talking about, Sharon. Put some little tufts off his ears because they do have tufts on their ears. I'm going to hit that with a heat gun. It's still just slightly cool. You think so, Joannica? Yeah, that should work. All right, let's put some little bit of shadow in here. See, at some point I just have to stop and say, okay, he's good. Dee Dee, this is a really nice sharpener. You should use yours, because I know you have one. And if this white doesn't make it white enough, I'll just get out the white pen. That should help his little eye a little bit. What do you think? I'm not going to drag out a ruler unless I want to. Dee Dee, what was really weird is, you know that 12 by 12 piece of paper that you showed? I remember so clearly doing that. And I think, well, where are mine? They should be somewhere. Gave him a little fat belly. Now we'll add some pretty dark. And I'll probably come back here and dink with him later. Dee Dee wants an acorn falling on his head. All right. Why does he have that? Okay, we'll get rid of that. Did Joan have a birthday? Hi, Joan, by the way. And happy birthday. I don't know. I just feel like they have whiskers. I don't know if they do or not, but well, they would be black anyway, wouldn't they? We're giving him whiskers, whether he has them or not. I feel like he ought to. Now watch, my pen's running out of ink. What the hell? All right. What am I looking for? Paintbrush. There it is. All right. acorns. I have one right here, so I could actually look at what color it is, but it's a really, really light brown. Joan's 5 days younger than you. Wow. So that means you've had a birthday too, Dorothy. Happy birthday to you. While that dries, I'm going to add some more little hair on his hands. This is how rumors get started. Hey, K-Berg. And this is so tiny. I guess while that's drying, I'll go ahead and draw the... Dee Dee, does the acorn need to be falling on his head or just above it like it is falling? I could do it where it is falling. And this is not to scale because the acorn in relation... What the hell? Are you running out of ink? Yeah. In relation to the squirrel, this would be... an acorn weighing about 5,000 pounds. This pen is... I must have something in the nib because I just added ink. So, what the heck? Bouncing off his head, okay? So we'll do another one. This one, it's going to have movement marks around it. And then we're going to draw one here. Upside down. Let me think here. And this one is really huge. And then 1,000 million little ones here on the ground. And I'll just do them with colored pencil. Okay, I'm trying to think what an oak leaf looks like. I have thousands of them out there. What pops in my mind is a maple leaf because of the Canadian flag. We'll just look. Oak leaf. Rumors are like assuming it makes an ass out of you and me. That's very true, Sharon. I'll show that. Do you ever go back and look at your search history and think, what the hell was I doing? Alright, none of these look like my oak leaves. I guess that would be the closest. Okay, oaks come in lots of different shapes. I guess mine would be most like that. So we're going to, up here, make it look like the branches hanging down. We'll draw an oak leaf. Let's see if it's coming out like this. It would be like this. Which is good for fall too. Okay, so I want the point being about there. Okay, now keep in mind too that I have no plan here. There we go. That's pretty funky. Do that one down like that. All right. Yep, I'm going to put another. Yeah. That's a little better because they are really wonky shaped and they're never perfect. All right, there we go. This one's actually going to go off the page. That was almost as fast as Dee Dee splat, right? And they do have, I will say, very strong veins. Hope this is light. I just mix colors. I was actually thinking I would draw one of those crazy pumpkins today too. So many things to do. I just went out lines. Way to go, me. And these stay pretty much yellow or orange. They don't get that red color. Down here, the maple trees get that beautiful, beautiful red color. But they're always one of the very last to change, the maples. And a lot of our maple trees will keep their colorful leaves all winter. They won't even come off the trees until spring. In the spring, you'll think they're dead because of all the fall leafage that's still left on them. All right, and where's a really nice gold? Maybe that color. Ooh, that's way too gold. We'll water that down a little bit. The color's probably hard to see. Oh, I forgot this little loom over here. Let's paint that in. Another tree that their leaves die, but they stay on the tree is sycamore. And if you live in the South and know sycamore trees, the trees get enormous. Like, they're huge. And their leaves are like the size of a dinner plate. They're so, so huge. And if this paper would act like watercolor paper, I'm going to add some little bit of red in the veins and let it spread out a little bit. But anyway, they get huge. And when they fall, oh my God, it looks like every tree in the universe has dropped its leaves on your yard. All right. Winters are pretty mild here in Oklahoma. We do get some pretty cold temperatures, but like snow, almost no snow. In the spring or in January, February, it'll get down pretty cold, sometimes below 0. But we don't have massive amounts of snow. The scariest thing about Oklahoma winters are ice storms. And when I very first moved here, I came from Colorado, so I was used to buku snow. Didn't bother me. I skied. Snow didn't bother me even a little bit. But the first winter Jim and I were here, we got an ice storm. We don't have ice storms in Colorado, but we get massive amounts of snow, which is fine. But when you get an ice storm, honestly, like on the electric lines out on the house, out in front of the house, there was like ice probably that much around them, like a huge amount of ice, and then icicles hanging off that. And of course, that gets really heavy. So then your electricity goes out, right? It is so not pretty. I would live with mountains of snow before one ice storm. Huge ugly leaves, but the balls are great for throwing at people. Oh, we don't have... Are you thinking of... You're not thinking of sycamores. Black walnuts. I don't think sycamores have any balls that fall off it. They are huge leaves, though. Huge, huge, huge. All right. Let me heat gun this real quick. Oops, I forgot one of the acorns. And I don't know how long I'll stay on. I have to say, though, talking and entertaining you guys, I've quit thinking about my stomach, so that's kind of nice. And I can't put detail on the hoods of these acorns, so I'm just going to paint them dark. But they have a really interesting, intricate kind of design. They're really cute. Oh, I was going to show you guys too. I'll try and remember that. No, they have green big balls that turn brown, the ones in Virginia for sure. Really? Because we don't have, they don't produce any kind of fruit or anything here that I know. But another really unique thing about a sycamore tree that I had never seen before until I moved to Oklahoma was sycamores once a year. I don't know how they do it, but they puke their bark off. Like all of their bark falls off the tree. And it goes everywhere. Like it's almost like the tree expands too much for its bark, and then its bark goes everywhere. So if, like, when people used to have to use tree bark for paper, I could see how they would do that with sycamores. Because it's not real thick and it's pretty pliable. And you could literally use it to ride on. This squirrel still needs more fur, apparently. I was going to make his little belly light, too. What did it? There it is. We'll see if this will work. There we go. We get ice storms. It is beautiful. See, that's what I think too, Kathleen. When it's happening and you look outside and the whole world is silver and the sun is reflecting off it, it's the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen. But you are absolutely frozen. Like, you can do nothing outside of your house. Nothing. It's dangerous. It's stupid. Yeah. But it is gorgeous, I will say that. But you don't want to be out here without electricity. Just saying. I'm going to make his little nose a little darker too. And up his forehead. All right. I forgot to paint that one, so I'm just going to color it in. All right, let me get some, let me see if I have orange. I do have some little bit of orange and gold. Get some light green out. We'll just get out all the fall colorage. Dark red out still. Yeah, I do. Swoot. They shed their bark and we used to call them itchy balls when we were kids. Stick them. See, what you guys, maybe I've been calling it the wrong thing then because, that's the wrong one. Because what you guys are kind of describing, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. When they're seed balls. I know what you're talking about. And the seed balls explode. I know what you guys are talking about now. But it's not like a fruit. But ours usually burst before they ever fall off the tree. I was thinking you guys were talking about road apples. Do you guys have you guys ever seen a road apple? The tree branches fall. You never. Oh, we've lost electricity for long periods of time because the ice gets so heavy on the lines. And really, I could care less about the drawing itself. This is just more to indicate that fall is really finally kind of here. What else could I write about yesterday? What else happened yesterday? I made pork pot roast, potatoes, and carrots, and then I didn't feel good, so I couldn't eat it. I was hoping I could eat it today, but I'm not even sure I will be able to do that. What else? I was going to do laundry. I didn't get laundry done. So Robert will have to wear the same underwear all week. Not really. I just make that up. There, you have a colorful oak leaf. What else was I going to do? Oh, I know. I think I'll use this since I'm not going to get it wet anymore. You guys won't be able to see, but I will draw some of the design on the bigger acorns. Then I probably will just go ahead and fill up the rest of the whole page with acorns because there's millions of them, right? So since I'm not feeling great, I might just call it a day, you guys. I might get to lay down a little bit before I fix Robert something to eat. See, now I could sit here and just draw detail on this little squirrel for however long. He's kind of cute, though. I like him a lot. Oh, I'll be fine. It's just something that makes my stomach feel sick. All right, and I guess the only other thing, because acorns are kind of shiny, is do give them a place where the sun is bouncing off them. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate you do that for us. Thanks, Kathleen. It was something, just give you guys a place to hang out, and hopefully I'll feel better next, oh, I'm sure I will next Monday. Let me see what in this space I probably will do the Zentangle for today or yesterday, since I didn't do it. Let's see which one it is. Should be in here. Yeah. Oh, it's one I actually like. Some of them are really ugly. Yeah, so I probably will do that. I can hardly wait to get this bad boy bound. Only, what is it, 6 more days I have to draw? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yep. 7, actually. All right. You guys, go have some fun. Do something. Don't close your palette when there's still wet junk on there. Don't ask how I know that. So I'm glad we did the squirrel. I'll always remember those little turds out there running around like the toilet paper shortage. Of 2020. Was it 2020? When all those creeps started hoarding toilet paper. All right, I'm gonna quit, or I could just sit here and do this all day. So thanks you guys for coming. Sorry I'm just puny. Hopefully I'll see you next Monday. Go do something fun and positive. All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you. See you. Bye. Be kind.